Good morning everybody, it's Rob back again with another video. How are ya? And I am must have disturbed him sleeping. How are ya? Did I say that? Yeah. As you can hear, I am sick again. I did get better, but now I've got the cold again and it's come back with a vengeance, so let's see what this vlog brings. We are in the middle of looking for a place to rent. We're selling this place and we're going to go into rental housing for a bit. We've been looking around and we've seen some houses that we really like. So we're in the middle of cleaning stuff out. So I really need to do something to contribute to getting rid of all the stuff. Under here is where I keep all my GoPro stuff, all my action cameras, all my drones and that kind of stuff, camera gear. So I need to clear it all out and see what's good and what's going to be dumped. So this case here, I actually won this case in a competition. Now inside this case is a drone that I pre-ordered. It came out a long time ago now, and then the company stopped supporting the consumer market. They decided to go to the commercial route, which I honestly, they may still support, they may still have the support numbers and stuff, but I haven't flown this bad boy for years now. And it got just too unreliable for taking off and stuff. You had to do the, the GPS dance all the time and just issues all the time. In the end, I just put it in this case and left it under the stairs. Now, when this company first launched this drone, I actually pre-ordered the drone. Then the company said that the actual gimbal for the drone wasn't even ready. So they launched the drone without the gimbals, so then you had to wait for the gimbals to be delivered. Now when I got the drone, I did connect the gimbal eventually, and it was just so bad vibrations that from day one this drone was a bit of a nightmare. Now have a look and you can compare the size difference between this drone and my other drone, if I can find it. Let's have a look. This is how small my other drone is. I can't even find it. Okay, so this is my 3DR Solo. Yeah, don't laugh. 3DR Solo, and next to it I have my Mavic Air from DJI. This is a 3DR Solo. So in this case here, see how big it is. This is my DJI Mavic Air. Oh my god. That is progressing technology, baby. Let me show you. If I can work out how to unlock. Oh yeah. This case I actually won. On a YouTube competition, believe it or not, from a guy that made 3DR Solo videos, and he was promoting the brand all the way up to launch. He was giving away this case. Now, the funny thing is that you can buy cases in this country, of course, and they're probably, I don't know, for the one this good, you're looking at probably 80, 90, 100 pounds. You can get cheaper ones and take the foam out and all that kind of stuff, but this was designed specifically for this drone. Now, when I won the competition, my phone pinged in the middle of the night and I kind of got all excited to check. Couldn't believe I'd won something. However, when I had to pay, I got import taxed, and I had to pay about £80 in import tax duties, or whatever it's called. So I could have just bought one in this country, but let me show you the drone. Look at that bad boy. see the size difference? Is that getting a bit of lens flare on? Let's see if I can just turn that around a bit. Is that better? Now it's got a bit dark, but you see, that's a drone in here. And that's the old drone, put the GoPro in here. And now you don't have to just put any cameras on the drone, they all come with their internal cameras. That slots in there. That's a controller. The controller was awesome. It felt like you had like an Xbox controller in your hand. The controller for this was awesome, and it's all Wi-Fi. All Wi-Fi, you put your phone in here. It's like mint, it's like a brand new drone. It was in the days where you used to spin on the propeller. And now, I have everything in there. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm just on my way out, and as part of wanting to kind of do extra things and do different stuff for my YouTube channel, still not well, obviously, I thought about doing a kind of review project on a few of the gyms in and around Bicester, which is my nearest town and where I'm from. And so I thought about going into some of the gyms, having a quick look round, and then asking a member of staff just a few questions. Now, there is a bit of a problem with this, as a few of the gyms that I've contacted won't allow me in, which I can understand. So also a few of them have been quite blunt in how they've reacted to my questions about going in and filming them. And so what I thought about doing is a little series visiting some of the gyms, as I said, and a kind of, not really a score of the gym, but kind of an overall impression of what you can expect from the gym, regards to how the gym's set up, what you're going to get out of it as a user, the facilities, you know, changing rooms, etc., all that, the price, the membership, whatever. But a lot of it, in my opinion, all comes down to good customer service. And for the first gym that we're gonna not pay a visit, but we may go and see, because they won't allow me in, and to be honest, I don't rate their customer service at all, and I don't like to say things like that, you know, over these kind of channels and stuff, but I'm just being honest, okay? So this is my honest reviews. Now, a lot of the people I've contacted have been amazing. They've been really, really welcoming. Yeah, come on in, have a look round, help yourself, you know. But this particular gym, I found quite funny in certain aspects. I have been a member of this gym, so I know what it's like inside. I know some of the staff, and I know the machines. Let's go, and I want to show you where it is. The gym is behind me. Now, you can't really see it because there's a car that's parked right in front. It says Evolve up there. So there's a few cars here, and there's a bit of parking, but as I said, not a place I would want to be a member again. There are a few people here. There's a few people here. It's a nice big space, like I said, but it's not kind of the place that I would recommend, as in, I mean, you're going to get people opposing my views, of course you are. It's a family run place, and they do let kids in there, which you can say whatever you want about that. Not something that I'm a big fan of myself, but you know, I've got kids myself, so they're grown up now, so they're not really kids. So yeah, so this is the first gym in a project that I'm doing on YouTube. So let's talk more when I get home. So I'm back from my little trip, and that trip was twofold. I had to drop some stuff off to the charity shop. As I said before, we're moving, and I wanted to pay a visit to the gym. Now, hopefully you'll understand where I'm coming from in this gym, and again, I'm open for suggestions and comments back. I'm just going on my experience, okay? So I've actually done some paperwork, and I'm going to do the same for every gym I visit. And remember, there's quite a few different gyms in and around Bicester now, and when I say different gyms, I mean Evolve is a conventional gym. You go in, you pay your membership, and you work out with the equipment. Do your session on your own. There are PTs there, I believe, so you can pay extra for a PT session, get changed, shower, whatever, go home, and that's it. There are a few places now in and around Bicester where there are gyms targeting small group training, and there are CrossFit gyms. So they are slightly different, but I will score them appropriately to how and what they are based on. And obviously, not going into Evolve Gym, I've got no feedback from any staff members, so I'm kind of going just on my own opinion, which I think is fair enough. So Evolve Bicester, Evolve Health and Fitness in Bicester. Now it's a conventional gym, like I said. So I've put down 6 different subjects, and I've scored them out of 10 for each one, okay? And they come up on the screen, alright? So, car parking. Now, that's not really important. This is not in a order of any type of order, so not on any order of importance at all, okay? But I think if you're obviously travelling by car, then you need somewhere that's quite good to park. So the easier it is, the more likely you are to stick at that gym. So car parking, I've put down 6 out of 10. There's plenty of car parking spaces. And, well, when I say plenty, there's enough. There's enough. So 6 out of 10. So changing rooms and facilities. So overall, what is it like to get changed? You know, showers, lockers, that kind of thing. Again, I've put 6 out of 10. Now, the changing rooms are okay. They're okay, that's it. The lockers are very small. There's, I think, 3 shower cubicles, which are really big, so they're quite nice. They have some toilet, I think 2 toilets, and they have water, drinking water available in the changing rooms and outside the changing rooms. So that's a 6 out of 10. Machines and equipment. So overall, what kind of equipment is there? What range of equipment? They've got plenty of cardio stuff. And to be fair, they've got plenty of resistance machines. It's just old. The resistance machines are just old. And as I mentioned, the benches and stuff, they were the same benches that I used years before. And they still had all the same rips and stuff in them, not really repaired. So I thought that was quite poor. When I went in years after my first kind of taster session. So I've given them a 4 out of 10. That's quite low. The atmosphere, that's the next subject. Again, quite a poor atmosphere in my opinion, but in their defence, I've only been in the daytime. So they had music on, kind of a radio station, I think. So it was okay, but I listened to my own music anyway. The gym wasn't that... Well, it wasn't full up by any means. It wasn't empty. There was probably maybe half a dozen people in there at the most when I've been in there. So I've given the atmosphere 3 out of 10. So is that a bit harsh? But anyway. The customer service overall, and this is including, and this is what I was talking about in another video of mine. This is complete overall customer service I've experienced, whether it's going in and talking to people in the gym itself, ringing them up, or online. So Facebook Messenger, Facebook direct messages, all that kind of stuff. The whole thing. Now, I've messaged them a few times on Facebook without reply, which I think is really poor. Not the only place, I'll be honest, but that was what I mentioned on that other video. So, customer service, I've given them a 1 out of 10. And that is again, for the personal things that I've experienced through various channels, as in when I tried to talk to them about my PT course, the service I received then I thought was very poor, and then the recent service about this project. There are ways of talking to people, and there are ways of going about things, I think, and I just thought they were quite poor. So I've given their customer service 1 out of 10. Membership options and overall value, I've given them a 7 out of 10. Like I said, the memberships are quite good there. You can pay as you go, literally. I think there are other options where you can pay, like blocks maybe, I'm not sure. But the fact that you're not tied into any contract, and that you can basically do 1 month, see how you get on, and then maybe pay for 2 more months or whatever, it's quite open. There's no joining fee or anything like that, so I think that's really good. So I've given them for that a 7 out of 10. So overall experience, it's 27 points out of 60. So not even half the points. Now that may sound harsh, and you'll see why when we compare it to kind of other gyms throughout this project. But again, this is going on by my own experience. Now I'd love to have given them the chance to come back and talk about some of the things and to say, but they won't acknowledge me now. I shouldn't think. I'm okay with that, just because, like I said, the service I received, and the service that I receive, it doesn't matter what business it is. The gyms are quite a personal business, aren't they? Because you go in, you're using the machines that other people are using, and any questions and things like that, you want a nice, friendly response, you know, and just friendly and helpful staff. That's it. It's not too much to ask, I don't think. And that is very, very important, and it's one of the top most important things, I think, for any type of business, but especially in a kind of gym environment. So 27 out of 60 Evolve. You gotta do better than that, I'm afraid, and that is why I don't recommend Evolve. Just my opinion, guys, okay? So I think that might be it for this video. Now this project is an ongoing project, so on the next vlog, hopefully I'll be going into another gym. Now there are two facilities that are very similar that I hopefully will be paying a visit to. So that'll be interesting to see how they fare against each other. I'll do exactly the same for them gyms. Now the main gyms that won't allow me in are kind of the big branch gyms, so Anytime Fitness, Pure Gym, places like that. And I can understand why, 24/7 gym, and you know, they can't give me access, that's fine. I understand. I mean, they could, but they're choosing not to, but I understand, okay? So whether that will go against them, I'm not sure. But the service I've received in contacting them has been pretty good. So, you know, I've spoken to people about that, and I've had good feedback and good responses. So that is quite a positive thing, I think. So that is it for this vlog. If you like this video, now this video, again, I'll be putting up on Facebook. So obviously if you're watching this on YouTube, you may be watching this on Facebook, so hello. If you're watching it on Facebook, make sure you subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, okay? More videos like this coming up with other gym reviews. That is it from me. Take care, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.